What is going on, YouTube? Another beautiful day, another video. You already know how I'm coming. And this video is going to be a unique style of video. So lock in with me because I'm even going to have a story on what inspired me to make this little video. So today I wanted to talk about something that you've probably seen everywhere. Like literally you can't turn on the internet, your phone, your computer, and sometimes even your TV without seeing something involving AI generated commercials, movies, games, whatever, right? It's getting kind of crazy. I mean, hell, even RAM shortages, if you're a gamer, you know what I mean? RAM shortages are going crazy because of AI. The new president of Xbox is somebody who has an extensive background in AI. They've been just going AI crazy, right? Today, I just want to talk about the artistry and the fact that there are a lot of people that have noticed that the stuff that is being presented to us is recycled, whether it's AI or ideas that we've seen a million times. And I really just wanted to make this video to reach out to all the artists and creators out there and to embrace them to keep making original stuff. Okay, look, I think AI is a cool tool, but when we start to sacrifice the artistry, we're just flooding the market with a lot of bland, mediocre, or sub-tier stuff. Basically just a lot of slop, as it's been called, because that's what we're getting into today. Spreads2 Live. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are an artist or you know an artist and you come across this video, don't be afraid to share it, man, because we got to get this out there. I think that there's a lot of stuff that we come in contact with that is either AI generated or just has a lack of creativity. They don't like to make a lot of original things anymore. And when I say they, I primarily mean Hollywood and the big wigs and shit that come up with a lot of the stuff that they put out, movies, entertainment, things that they give us, right? They're not putting a lot of effort forth, and obviously they're just Mr. Krabs in it. They just want their little money. So if they can do less and get more out of your wallet, they will. If you're an artist, you got to lock in, because no matter how small your platform is or how small you think your reach is as an artist making original content, you got to keep going, just weather the storm, because original content is becoming something way more precious nowadays. Yes, y'all, and to piggyback off of my AI point, right? It's a double-edged sword. On the good side of that sword, it's the fact that a lot of AI could be used to quicken processes that, in the past it would take a long time or unreasonable amount of time. It'd be mundane, annoying to do, just take a lot of time and resources that could be used elsewhere, right? Things like that, bringing people's ideas to life. People that may have lacked certain skills, they could use AI to kind of make up for that and bring their stuff to life, right? All that is great. And as a matter of fact, there's a lot of channels that I still watch on YouTube that use AI in the right way, right? That bring these ideas to life. It's entertaining, but it's still has that originality and that flavor to it. On the other side of that sword, and what we're seeing a lot more lately, is AI generation being used to just steal ideas or make things that lack creativity at all, right? It's to the point where there's literal YouTube channels that are just AI generated and used for the sole purpose of making money without doing the work, right? And for us artists, there's a lot of headaches that come with that too. There's a lot of people's jobs that are getting taken by AI. There's a lot of corners being cut that I feel like shouldn't be. And I think that they're just going way too hard on the AI stuff, man. And I think a lot of original stuff needs to be created, and there's no way around it, man. You can't replace the art of a human being, whether they're experienced or not. You know what I mean? It has that uniqueness, and we need to get back to that, right? I think everything being automated and things like that is just being taken to a whole nother level, especially if you're watching or experiencing media, movies, games, shows, even stuff on social media, right? You have to really double check and make sure what you're watching isn't some AI generated slop that's being pushed in front of you for whatever agendas. But we just gonna focus on the art aspects here, right? And really my point is, it just leads to a lot of blandness, a lot of recycling, and a lot of people who are out of work that really shouldn't be. There's a lot of talent out here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep driving it home, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. All you artists, we gotta lock in, keep producing your art, keep finding ways to release y'all original IPs and original ideas, because we need that out here, right? And that goes even further because it goes beyond AI, which I'll talk about in a minute. I feel like even within the last decade or so, there's been a lot of reused ideas and things that Hollywood and the big players have been trying to do to recycle ideas and check off boxes they really don't need to check. And that includes gender swapping, race swapping, things like that. When you see those arguments coming up, or you've seen those arguments come up, I feel like it's indicative of a bigger problem, because these people, instead of making original ideas, making original stories, which absolutely exists, by the way, there's new stuff every day, new great stuff, great quality stuff every day. And they choose to just recycle things because, simply put, it works, right? They know it's going to sell. So why not race swap or gender swap to kind of check off a box so they can have fake representation? It really just causes more problems, because the people that really just want new things, they're going to have something new to complain about. And that's before we even get to the, the bigots and the people who are just want to hate and just want to have a reason to hate, you giving them a reason to hate. So yeah, it makes me think about pushing, certain narratives in politics that don't really need to be pushed. Like, you can literally make some new stuff and just, add to the world, just add to art, instead of just doing things for a check. But that's all the more reason I gotta make videos like this for artists who may be making things originally every day, who are fighting upwards to kind of get their voice heard, because they're being buried by the algorithm and by all this mediocrity, and slop is the best word I could find for it. So it's been around, but now it's becoming crazy, because AI has come in and just made certain things possible that obviously wasn't 5-10 years ago. And even 5-10 years ago, like I was saying, we still had to deal with the recycling of ideas and just the unoriginality, right? They're just making stuff that just got no more flavor. So doubling back to this AI conversation, because I'm not done with their ass yet, okay? Look, the amount of content being pushed out that's just lazy, unoriginal, because it's just been put through best way I can explain it is like a conveyor belt, right? It's like that SpongeBob episode with the Krabby on Mondays.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know what's in that Krabby Patty you're eating?
No.
See that? Without all your smoke and mirrors, no one would stomach this garbage.
What'd he say? Garbage?
There's no love, there's no flavor, there's no heart put into it. It's just put on a conveyor belt and just served to us, and we're supposed to accept it. And it sucks, because every day there's new creatives, new people making things, especially younger people with different types of stories, people with, different backgrounds. They try to check off this box, especially for people of color. We don't need that box checked off. We can do it ourselves. We have enough of a voice. We have enough of a story to make our own original things. They just won't let us be great, won't let us be heard, man. And y'all gonna see, because that's gonna come into the story and the origin of why I'm making this video, right? Because there's this group of people, like I was saying earlier, that just want a reason to hate. And you giving them another reason to hate because a character that was originally one ethnic background, or one, had one origin story, you swapping it out. Now they're a different gender, or they're a different race. Guess what that does? For the people who are already targeting, those who are already wanting to target those people, you're giving them ammunition, okay? And maybe that's what they want to do. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, there's original ideas and enough out there that if they give us the proper platform, we could really go crazy. Yeah. I think the bottom line is, as an artist, especially today, even though the powers that be seem to be doing everything they can to squeeze out every single type of originality, creativity, and individualism out of the content that they release, if you're an artist today, I implore you to just keep going. Keep doing your thing, keep making original content, and keep pushing for more original content to be made. I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to fight against things like this AI craze and just laziness, right? Just slop, just people just cutting corners and acting like the art isn't important. because it for sure is. Thank y'all for locking in with me. And now just this promise, I'm about to tell y'all the infamous story behind this whole little video idea, right? So usually when I wake up for the past like week or so, hop on my PlayStation in the morning, play some KF3, join some public lobbies, and just chill out, right? And 9 times out of 10, great experience. You get in the game, you play with other people, and it's cool. Well, there's one particular day, I hop on the public lobby or whatever, and I'm playing with these other guys. I think it's like 4 of us, and 2 other dudes are supposedly in a party together or something. But in the game, it's open voice chat. So when you're talking to your friends or whatever, even if you're in a party, everybody can hear you, right? And I usually ignore it. You know what I mean? Mind my business. Just do my thing, get my kills, help the team. Just play the game and just, enjoy life. But this particular group of people start talking about art. They start talking about movies, and then they go into the fact that there's no originality nowadays. And of course, just like any great open public lobby, it gets into a racially fueled rant about race swapping, and the one dude just starts going crazy, and it doesn't even make any sense because he's hating on this group of people. He's hating on us, and basically it's like we don't control that, but he seemed like a dude that wasn't really trying to hear reason. So I'm just like kind of just playing the game, listening to this dude rant about how there's some conspiracy and how we're in on the race swapping, and these types, man, these mouth breathing individuals, they usually love to just nitpick at things they don't really understand. And if we're talking about African American art and like any type of art characters, these individuals love to bring up Black Panther. Love it, man. I'm telling you, talk to anybody that has a racially fueled bone in their body, bring up Black Panther, they'll pop a blood vessel. But anyway, the point being, I'm listening to this dude rant about race swapping and no originality in Hollywood. And of course, minus the fact that he blamed a specific group of people for no reason. I think that it inspired obviously this video, but it inspired a conversation, for me personally, that I wanted to have, and a video I wanted to make, because like ultimately when we look at the timeline, the more time goes by, the more slop they're pushing, the more corners they're cutting, the more originality they're trying to X out. And as far as us, and when I mean us, I mean people of color or artists or people with a story. We have our own originality, and I hate that that's overlooked. There's talented people making great things every day, great original things every day, and it's overlooked, overshadowed. They're always re-releasing ideas instead of looking right in front of them for new ones. I wanted to tap in with y'all, make something unique, make something original, and turn the negative into a positive. So if you like this video, you enjoyed it, and you enjoyed the little mini story time at the end, you gotta let me know. Leave a comment, like, all that stuff. You already know. Came through to talk y'all ear off, and I'd say I succeeded. So without further ado, you already know what I'm about to do. About to get off here. So just like that, I'm gone. Peace.